Welcome back to my Philadelphia Eagles franchise here on Madden 23. Today we are in week 6 of season 5 taking on the 5-0 Houston Texans. But the big thing here is we do have a breakout quarterback scenario. And the scenario is that Glenn McCutcheon needs to throw 1 or fewer interceptions and have 350 scrimmage yards or 4 total touchdowns, and his dev trait will increase to superstar. And the currently undefeated Texans are led by second-year quarterback Caleb Snyder, who is a 75 overall. At running back, they have an 88 overall Devin Singletary. They also have former Philadelphia Eagle Kenneth Gainwell. And then at wide receivers, an 86 overall McCole Hardman, an 85 overall Brandon Cooks, and an 82 overall Sky Moore. They have a pretty solid receiving room, and their tight end is an 89 overall Dawson Knox. Really, the only player worth highlighting on defense is defensive end Marcus Davenport. The rest of them are pretty much in the 70 overalls, except for their strong safety Barry Ballard, who is an 83 overall player in his third year. And backup tight end Teddy Austin does get an upgrade here. He gets +1 to awareness, catch in traffic, 2 to medium route, 1 to run block, 2 to run block power, and 2 to stiff arm. And I'm going to try to start re-signing some of these players. We have a lot of key players available. We are going to offer a contract to Jordan Davis, and the offer is perfect. I can't wait till next year. So we lock Jordan Davis up for the next 4 seasons. And we now jump into this game where Caleb Snyder and the Houston offense will get the ball first. So out of shotgun from the 25-yard line, Snyder will look to pass. Dropping back, and he's under pressure, throwing at the last second, and that is incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Snyder back in shotgun again. He will send his running back out wide. That is Kenneth Gainwell, I believe. So now he was the only one in the backfield here. Snyder takes the snap, and he's under pressure and getting sacked on the play. Never mind. Alright, they do rule it a sack. I thought they were going to rule it incomplete. The ball did come out, but Jordan Davis gets credit with the sack there. I believe his knee was already down before the ball came out, which is why there was no ruling for a fumble. But now 3rd and 15. He's launching it deep downfield, tipped in the air, and that will be intercepted along the sideline. And running back down the sideline, I believe, is Sean Murphy, bunting out of bounds at the 50-yard line. So now out comes quarterback Glenn McCutcheon from the 50-yard line. Back in shotgun, and Brian Ford is his running back. He will look to pass here. Dropping farther back, now firing deep downfield, and that is caught by A.J. Brown, who is into the end zone on the first offensive play of the game for Philadelphia. We take a 7-0 lead. Let's go ahead and watch this Houston drive to 1st and 10. They start at the 25 again. And it's a handoff to Singletary up the middle. He breaks a tackle, still going, and finally brought down after a 7-yard gain. And now Snyder will line up under center from the 32. Singletary, I believe, is still the running back. It's a fake to Singletary. He looks to pass and throws it out to Singletary, who was brought down immediately for a gain of 1. That brings up a 3rd and 2. Snyder will line up under center. And I believe that is still the same running back. He drops back to pass, though. Rolling out to the outside. He's going to take off, get the first down, and brought down by Kaiser White finally at the 46. A gain of 13. 1st and 10 now. Back in shotgun again. And it's a handoff to Singletary to the outside, who is met by Jordan Davis and brought down quickly. A loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Snyder back in shotgun again. Gainwell, I believe, is the running back. He's under heavy pressure quickly and brought down by Kaiser White, and Kamani Jenkins is actually injured for our defensive line now. But the sack sets up a 3rd and 17. Snyder back in pistol, will obviously look to pass again. And he fires it deep down the sideline, and that is caught for a 1st down. Are you kidding me? Nakobe Dean in coverage. So now 1st and 10 from the Eagles' 42-yard line. Snyder all alone in the backfield with a 5-wide set here, takes the snap. The Eagles are bringing a blitz. He goes to the outside, and that is caught for a 1st down. A 2-yard rush from Singletary brings up 2nd and 8 from the 28. He drops back to pass. He steps up. He's going to try to take off and will slide. Almost gets drop kicked by Nakobe Dean. Now 3rd and 3 from the 23-yard line. Back in shotgun again. He will look to pass one more time, and he fires it to the outside. That is caught, but Singletary, I believe, goes out of bounds to bring up 4th and 4, and they will send out their kicker for a 41-yard field goal try to make it 7-3 here in the 1st quarter. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and it is good. The Eagles scored on 1 play on their last drive. Let's see if they can do it again from the 25-yard line. McCutcheon out of shotgun will look to pass again. And he fires it over the middle to a wide open A.J. Brown, who is going to get all the way to the 45. Already a new set of downs, and he lines up under center. Brian Ford is the running back. It's a handoff to Ford, and he won't have anywhere to go. That is going to be a loss of 2. Second and 12 now for McCutcheon. Back in shotgun, looking to pass again. And he fires it to Christian Peck, who is going to get close to the marker, brought down in Houston territory to set up a 3rd and 2. McCutcheon lines up under center. Brian Ford is the running back here. From the 47, he drops back to pass and fires it to the outside, caught by A.J. Brown for the first down. So a new set of downs again, this time from the 41-yard line. McCutcheon drops back and fires it to the outside, caught by Devontae, who will fight to the marker and get brought down a yard shy. Brings up 2nd and 1. Now McCutcheon lines up under center. Brian Ford is still the running back. Will we go back to him here? He sends Teddy Austin in motion. He lines up at fullback. They do give it to Brian Ford, and he will not get to the marker. So a 3rd and 1 for Philadelphia. A 5-wide set for McCutcheon here. He will obviously be looking to pass. He stands in the pocket. Now he's going deep downfield. He's got a man open. That is Devontae Smith. Touchdown Philadelphia. And just like that, we're up 14-3. And now Houston is facing a possible 3-and-out. It is 3rd and 10. Snyder out of shotgun will look to pass. Hit as he's throwing downfield, and that one will be intercepted for the 2nd time today by Philadelphia. This time by Earl Hayden. And you know what? This offense has been really fun to watch so far, so let's see if we can continue it. 1st and 10 from the 47. McCutcheon drops back and throws to the outside. That is caught for the first down. That is going to be Christian Watson. 1st and 10 from the 34 now. McCutcheon lines up under center. Brian Ford is the running back, but he will drop back to pass. He's under pressure, and he is going to get sacked all the way back at the 45. That brings up a 2nd and 21. McCutcheon back in shotgun. No one in the backfield with him. And he throws it over the middle. That will be caught for a decent gain here. That is Devontae Smith to the 37 to bring up a 3rd and 14. McCutcheon lines up in shotgun for the 3rd down. With about a minute to go here in the 1st quarter. He's standing back in the pocket. Now throws to the outside. That is caught by, I believe, Christian Watson, but that'll set up a 4th and 7. So we will send Jake Elliott out for about a 48-yard try to go up 17-3 here in the 1st quarter. Even though this drive did not end in a touchdown, we have played really well in this quarter, and we will take a 17-3 lead. And now we jump into the 2nd quarter where Houston has actually managed to put together a drive. They're at the Eagles' 24-yard line. Snyder out of shotgun, sends a man in motion, hands off to Singletary, who is met by Jordan Davis immediately for no gain. So he comes back out in shotgun. Singletary is still the running back. It's another handoff to him, and to the outside. He won't have much room to run. May have gotten a yard. They don't even give him that. Now 3rd and 10. Back in shotgun again is Snyder. He will look to pass here. Standing back in the pocket now, rolling out to the outside. Is he going to try to run for the first down? He will. He breaks a tackle, but slides before he gets to the marker, bringing up a 4th and 3, and they will settle for a field goal try. This is about a 34-yard try, I believe, to try to make it 17-6. The kick is away, and it is good. Now jumping into the Eagles' drive, it is 3rd and 6 from the 33. McCutcheon out of shotgun, looking to keep the drive alive. Has still yet to throw an incomplete pass today, I believe. Throws to the outside, caught by Devontae for the first down. So I believe McCutcheon is still perfect today. Knock on whatever wood is near you here. 1st and 10, throws to the outside, caught by A.J. Brown. That'll be a gain of about 5. It was a gain of 6. McCutcheon back in shotgun from the 19 on 2nd and 4. Brian Ford is the running back. That's where they go with it. Ford at the middle. Still really no room to run. So now 3rd and 4 from the 20. McCutcheon back in shotgun. Will obviously be a passing situation here. He throws downfield, caught by Devontae. Never mind, he dropped it. That is the first incomplete pass of the day for McCutcheon. So we send Jake Elliott out for about a 37-yard field goal. The kick is away, and it is good. And Houston faces a possible 3-and-out here. It is 3rd and 3 from the 32. Snyder out of shotgun. He will send Singletary out wide. He is now the only one in the backfield. Can the Eagles defense get off the field? They're bringing a blitz. He goes to the outside. That is caught for the first down. And now just a couple of plays later, they face another 3rd down. It is 3rd and 10 from the 39. Snyder will drop back to pass. And he's running to the outside, and he meets Josh Sweat in the backfield. 4th and 17. And we jump a few plays into the Eagles' next drive. It is 3rd and 16 after a sack from the Texans' 43. McCutcheon will look to pass, obviously. He fires it to the outside. That is caught along the sideline. It brings up a 4th and 3, though. And instead of going for it, we will attempt about a 47-yard field goal right before the 2-minute warning. Elliott kicks it away, and it is good. We're up 23-6 here. And while I was simulating during the next drive, they managed to hit Brandon Cooks in the end zone for a touchdown. I was about to jump in. I didn't expect them to score from 37 yards out, and they kicked the extra point through to make it 23-13. And the Eagles would get the ball to start the second half, but we now face a 3rd and 14 and a possible 3-and-out. McCutcheon drops back to pass, dropping farther back, now throws downfield, caught by Christian Watson, and that'll set up a 4th and 1, and they should punt it away. And now the Texans trying to get back into this game have driven all the way down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. It is 1st and 10. Hand off to Singletary, who is met by Jordan Davis and brought down quickly. Only a gain of 1. That will bring up 2nd and 9. He lines up in shotgun as the only one in the backfield. Takes the snap and looks to pass. Steps up in the pocket, throws to the outside, caught and brought down quickly. That brings up a 3rd and 6 for Houston now. Snyder back in shotgun. Singletary is the running back here. Can we hold them to a field goal try? Snyder takes the snap, and he throws it downfield, and that one will be caught inside the 10-yard line, brought down to the 7. That was their star tight end, Dawson Knox. Now 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Snyder sends a man in motion. Takes the snap, hands off to Singletary. To the outside, Singletary fighting all the way down to the 2-yard line. So now 2nd and goal. Houston about to make this a 3-point game. Snyder from under center. Hand off to Singletary, never wants a play fake, and he is hit in the backfield by John Herrera, the rookie outside linebacker. Now 3rd and goal from the 10. Snyder back in shotgun again. I believe Gainwell in at running back. He takes the snap, stands back in the pocket. He's under pressure from Josh Sweat. Sacks, fumbles the ball, picks it up himself, and will be swarmed and brought down at the 11-yard line. So obviously this leads to a very short field goal try of only about 28 yards here to try to make it a 7-point game. The kick is away, and it is good. And now Philadelphia with a possible 3-and-out. It is 3rd and 5 from their own 30. They're bringing a blitz. McCutcheon throws to the outside. That is caught for the 1st down by Christian Watson. And from here, we will just stay in on this drive. 1st and 10 from the 42. McCutcheon out of shotgun, gives it to Ramondre Stevenson, who also can't find any room. 2nd and 11. McCutcheon back in shotgun from the 40-yard line. Will draw back to pass, and he fires it downfield, caught by A.J. Brown, and that will set up a 3rd and 5. Can we keep the drive alive again? McCutcheon back in shotgun. Ramondre Stevenson is still the running back here. He takes the snap, a quick throw over the middle. That is caught for the 1st down. I can't even tell who that is. That is going to be Caleb Lacey for the 1st down. Now from the Texans' 48-yard line, it is still Stevenson in at running back. That's where they go with it, up the middle, and that might be the biggest run we have seen all day from any of our running backs. Now 2nd and 6. McCutcheon back in shotgun from the 44. Will take the snap and looks to pass. Standing back in the pocket, now throws to an open man. That is Devontae Smith, who will be brought down at the 40. Now a 3rd and 2. McCutcheon back in shotgun, takes the snap, and fires it to the outside, caught by Goddard for the 1st down. So another new set of downs, this time from the Texans' 35-yard line. McCutcheon under center. And we'll hand it to Stevenson up the middle, and Stevenson will fight for about a 7-yard gain, or a 6-yard gain, I apologize. Now 2nd and 4. Will we go to the end of the 3rd quarter here? No, we won't. One more play. Runs the play action. Now throws to the outside. Caught by Goddard, and Goddard will fight to set up a 3rd and inches. So we head to the 4th quarter for this 3rd down. McCutcheon out of shotgun. Quick throw to the outside. Caught by Devontae, and another 1st down for Philadelphia. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. McCutcheon back in shotgun. Stevenson still the running back. I assume Brian Ford is injured at this point. And he's dropping farther back now. Needs to throw it away. Throws back across his body downfield and hits a Texans defender in stride. What were you attempting? And now he's running down the sideline across the 50 and finally caught by A.J. Brown on the 40-yard line. So the Texans take over with a chance to tie the game. Quarterback lines up under center. Snyder takes a step under quick pressure and brought down by Thomas Daniels immediately for a loss of 4. So now 2nd and 14 from the 44-yard line. Snyder out of shotgun, takes the snap, stands back in the pocket, throws to the outside, and that is incomplete. 3rd and 14, Snyder back in shotgun. He's the only one in the backfield here. From the 44, takes the snap, stands back in the pocket, tries to run around under pressure and gets brought down. I don't know who's going to get credit for that. Maybe Josh Sweat, maybe Jordan Davis. Either way, 4th and 19. And Philadelphia in only 3 plays got all the way down to the Texans' 30-yard line, so we will jump in. McCutcheon out of shotgun, takes the snap, goes deep downfield, and that is incomplete, intended for A.J. Brown. That's only his 5th incomplete pass of the day. Now 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line, 8:04 to go. McCutcheon takes the snap and fires over the middle. That is caught for the 1st down by Christian Watson. First and 10 from the 18. McCutcheon lines up under center. Ramondre Stevenson's the backfield, and that's where they go with it up the middle. Stevenson with a lot of running room, brought down inside the 5. First and goal from the 2. About 7:15 to go here in the game. McCutcheon tosses it to the outside to Stevenson, who cuts up field and fights his way all the way back to this line of scrimmage, apparently. Now second and goal from the 2. McCutcheon lines up under center. Stevenson still the running back here. He drops back to pass. A quick throw to the end zone and a touchdown to Dallas Goedert. And with under 5 minutes to go, they have driven down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. Now Snyder will throw downfield and finds his man for another first down, brought down to the 13-yard line. They are definitely not dead in this game yet. First and 10 from the 13. Snyder lines up under center. Singletary is the running back. They go with that up the middle, and he will fight his way all the way down to inside the 10. Second and 5. Snyder under center again from the 9-yard line. 3:50 to go in the game. And it's another running play up the middle to Singletary, and he will set up a third down. It would be a 3rd and 2. Snyder back in shotgun from the 6-yard line. 3:45 to go. And he rolls out to the outside, throws downfield, and that is incomplete. Now 4th and 2. Snyder back in shotgun from the 6-yard line. He takes the snap and will stand back in the pocket. Rolls out to the outside. He's going to try to run for it, and he will not get there. Brought down by 96, which is going to be rookie Spencer Hilton. Okay, I actually had to pause and challenge that because they gave him the first down. I did not think he got there, but the challenge was upheld. I don't really agree with that. Maybe I'll see something different whenever I rewatch it. But now to the end zone, and the ball don't lie. Sean Murphy-Bunting getting the interception here in the end zone. And that would be your final score today, 30-16. And I'm pretty sure Glenn McCutcheon got his superstar development. He only threw the 1 interception, had over 350 passing yards. He had a fantastic day. He's having a great season. I believe that puts him at 16 touchdowns, only 4 picks on the year, which is great for him. I believe 6 games in. We are now 4-2 on the year. And McCutcheon finishes today 34 for 39, 390 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick on the ground. We really didn't do a whole lot. Stevenson played better than Ford did, 13 for 63. We'll have to see what Ford's injury is. But receiving, we had 2 receivers go over 100 yards. Devontae Smith, 9 for 101 in a score. Christian Watson had a pretty solid day, but A.J. Brown, 7 for 109 in a score. And Dallas Goedert got a touchdown as well. What about on defense? That's going to be Kaiser White leading the team in tackles. Jordan Davis tackles for loss with 3. And in sacks, it looks like Spencer Hilton got 1. John Herrera, Thomas Daniels, Josh Sweat, and Kaiser White. Also Jordan Davis. So we got 6 sacks today. And interceptions, Sean Murphy-Bunting got 2, and Earl Hayden got 1. And second-year quarterback Caleb Snyder goes 21 for 34, 282 yards, 1 touchdown to 3 interceptions. On the ground, they could not do anything at all. But receiving, Brandon Cooks, 10 for 139 in a score, really the only one to do anything against us. And it is now confirmed quarterback Glenn McCutcheon now has a superstar dev trait. And I went ahead and simulated our next game as well, and we beat the Tennessee Titans 42-28. Glenn McCutcheon goes 21 for 36, 235 yards, and 3 touchdowns. On the ground, Brian Ford goes 13 for 56, so I guess he's not injured. Kennedy Brooks got some carries, and Ramondre Stevenson as well. Receiving, A.J. Brown 6 for 75, Devontae Smith got a touchdown, Christian Watson got a touchdown, and Dallas Goedert got 2. McCutcheon only threw 3 touchdowns. How did we have 4 receiving touchdowns? Whatever. The EA's logic at its best right there. In tackles, Nakobe Dean and Sean Murphy-Bunting lead the team. In sacks, that goes to Josh Sweat with 2, Thomas Daniels with 1, and interceptions, CJ Gardner-Johnson and Kaiser White both got 1. Let's see how, I believe Justin Fields is their quarterback, and he is. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. On the ground, they ran for 43 yards and a touchdown. And receiving, Austin Hooper, their tight end, 10 for 131. And then Antonio Gibson, 2 for 92 and a touchdown. And Jamil Bartow, 5 for 82 and a score. Also, Jim Duval caught a touchdown. And our next game is a pretty big one. I know we just watched the Cowboys game, I think in the previous episode. But we are 5-2, they are 6-1. So if we can win this, we have a really good chance to get back into the lead for the division. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will talk to you guys next time.